fuck do I make it shut up? How do I make it shut up? Just shut up.
Welcome to the podcast where we talk about anything and everything that comes out of the crapshoot. I'm your host, JD. This is my co-host,
Hello.
James. I call him James. Everyone else calls him Jimmy.
It
just works like that.
It just gets a little quirky at night here. It's weird.
A lot of things have happened this week, James.
Yeah, a lot of things have happened this week, JD. Like 8 movies have come out, and I can't see
I
any of them.
There's a lot of things that have come out. I feel like it's every week that I say that a lot of things have happened this week because it is.
Yeah, I feel like, every now and then there will be a time or two where nothing really happens, so we we gotta pick and grab at things. But a lot of things have happened this week, and there's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing I can do.
I just got recommended this. I was scrolling through YouTube and I just got recommended this video from 2 days ago, and it says Transformers 4, Please No More, and the title in the thumbnail is Age of Consent. So it looks like your joke
Someone
was
beat
stolen.
us to it?
Well, beat you to it. You're the one who's editing, so I mean,
Motherfuckers, I'll kill him dead.
get wrecked. He has more than 500,000 views.
Hey JD, I got a feeling that even if I made that video, I would not.
I don't think so either.
I think
that was a funny joke.
The point is, I would still have lost.
Mm-hmm. Age of Consent. I love how that guy also had the same the same takeaway as us when we watched that movie.
I mean, I bet a lot of people fucking had that thought when they saw and they're like, "Age
not
of
Sneeko."
Extinction.
Sorry, just had to.
You interrupted me like Tucker Carlson. Fucking got interrupted by Matt Gaetz, the fucking pedophile senator. A lot of these young girls, young women.
I consider 13-year-olds young women.
He does.
Wow.
Our fucking Senate
That's crazy.
Is fucking idiots.
That's another thing that I had to bring up, but the Transformer thing is, when's that coming out, by the way?
I don't know when it's coming out. I'll have to look it up. But that picture I sent you, JD.
No, I meant the live commentary.
Oh, that.
Yeah, no, not the next movie.
I'll have to look that up.
No, I don't know if you have to look it up.
I'll have to look that up.
After all,
hey JD, I'm gonna ask
James,
my
this is
team
when you
and
say.
I'll send you the JD. I'll have to ask my team and I'll send you what we have.
Oh, you'll get back to me on that. You'll send me the specifics later. No, James, this is what you say.
9th, by the way.
This is what you say, JD. You're always wrong. Okay, you're wrong because I'm in control of it.
Yeah, JD, you're always wrong. You're wrong because I'm in control of it. Anyways, so what happened was. So that picture that I sent you though, that's
what picture?
The fucking
the
Optimus
Optimus Prime thing.
So I never thought about that because I've told you I was upset when I learned that this character is supposed to be Scourge, and that there's a few versions of Scourge, but one of the most well-known ones is this the Nemesis Nemesis Prime, aka the bad version of Optimus Prime, and it makes sense if this is the case. I never thought about that, but then when I saw the pictures, I'm like, God, the detailing is really close when you look at them.
I mean, I think it's just a coincidence.
To be honest,
I think you're just projecting.
It has the bumps and
I think you're just projecting.
They're the same exact trucks.
I mean, I think you're just projecting.
JD,
I mean, every Transformer has ridges and bumps.
No, and but in the same.
It's very convenient that he only highlights the one thing at the top of his head, but the eyes look different. The shape of the face looks different. You say the trucks are the exact same, but they look pretty different to me.
Are you fucking blind, JD?
I mean, not every pickup truck that has 6 wheels.
JD, firstly, okay, let's go over this real quick.
Okay, firstly, the colors are completely different. And I know you're a big proponent of the colors, right, James?
You know what, JD, you're right. Nemesis Prime, who always has had a black color skin, you're right. He shouldn't be.
See,
red
he's
and blue,
completely different. It's completely different colors. The windshield looks different. The front grills look different. The pipes on the side of the truck look different. The size of the tankards on the side of the truck look different.
Actually, JD,
the lights are placed in a different spot on the trucks.
Actually, JD, the pipes below the cabin in the back.
Yeah.
Not the ones on the side, but the ones on the bottom. That looks the same. The one on the front is the same. The mirrors,
the tires are different.
The tires are different.
the whatever is on the
I'll give
back
you
of the
that.
pickup truck is different. They got like wires coming from
The
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 back of it.
grill looks the exact fucking same though.
No, it doesn't. There's
Yes,
like
it does.
there's like a picket fence in front of the grill, and I can't really tell from this picture of the
On the
grill.
grill, there's a bunch of like symbols that were ripped off of different trends. There was a closer picture posted of
It
it.
looks like there's like four circles on the top of the grill. Do you see that?
Yeah,
It
that's what I'm
doesn't
trying
look
to
like
tell you.
it's all
That
like vertical, just like the like Optimus's grill.
yeah, that Jay, that's what I'm trying to tell you. That there's a closer picture that was taken that shows that grill has a bunch of different Transformer symbols, like their Autobot, Decepticon, fucking
Yeah, the
Predacon. Like
front
there's all
looks
sorts of
completely
different
different.
ones that are ripped off and like chained to it or like bolted on and
Yeah, the
stuff.
front looks completely different. The front tires are bigger than the back tires, which is not the same as the other one.
But yeah, JD, that's what I agreed with you there. The tires are different, but borderline everything else is the same, minus the fucking side piping.
You know,
If you took off,
yeah, I understand you now whenever I say like all Halo parts look the same or all Transformers look the same, and then you show me a picture like this, and you're like, they're the same, JD,
these
they're
are,
the same. I'm like,
these are
no, they're not the same.
okay, but no, what I'm saying
We
is
just
like
switch
with
positions now.
ignoring like the netting part and like the paneling on the
Oh,
fucking
ignoring
front
the
of the
differences,
windows.
yeah, I guess they are the same.
Yeah, JD, it's the same fucking model of truck. They just stuck more shit on top of it, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's different.
You fucking asshole.
They didn't just stick more shit onto it. There's stuff that's different on it.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you. The wheels are different. Everything else is
Well, it's not just the
matching up
wheels; the lights are
very
different
closely.
too.
JD, the lights are hidden behind the fucking grailing. What do you mean?
What's that on the
What
side
do
of
you
like
mean
the
the ones
front
on?
stuff? Then what
Are you talking about
is
like
that
on
like a
top of the
gun or something?
cabin?
No, it's like to the side of the nose. You see like the little cylinder on the side of the nose right on top of the front
I
tire?
don't know. I was trying to figure
I
that out
thought that
as
was
well
the
when I was
light.
looking at the picture. No, that's not a light. The lights are the things that are on top of the cabin and the fucking two at the front. The
Well,
two at
whatever
the
that
front are
thing is,
obscured by the fucking grail, the fucking cowcatcher thing or whatever that's supposed to be.
yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what they meant for it to be though, like similar to.
I mean, if it is
I was just trying
supposed
to
to
fuck with
be
you.
like, if it, for JD, if it is supposed to be the Bayverse Optimus Prime, it's just
It's
like
supposed
an
to be
actual
Beta Optimus
psychopath
Prime,
now.
yeah.
I'm
It'd
actually
be,
really here for it.
it'd be funny
I'm not gonna lie,
if
this movie's gonna
evil.
get me if that's the case.
It'd be really funny if evil Optimus Prime is not as psychopathic as a regular Optimus Prime.
It'd be very funny.
Mhm.
But also the Scourge, the character, that like thing on his face, it's a completely different color to like the rest of his head. And that's even like on the toy, which is like one of the first times people got to see what it looked like when that got leaked.
So it's wearing like a
It's
mask or something.
yeah, it's like it's a completely different thing on the front of it comparatively.
Mm.
So it could be a mask that it's like wearing, or it's just this is its new face put on top.
So is this supposed to be the next Transformers movie? Is this
This
like
is the
the next
newest
one?
one coming out. Yeah,
The
this
what
is
is it?
that's the bad guy on the left.
Rise of the Beasts or something?
Rise of the Beast, June
Yeah.
9th.
Mm. Yeah.
Okay.
There are a lot of movies coming out this
Yeah,
year.
John
They're gonna be
Wick
bangers.
just came out. Fucking Scream 6 came out.
Mhm.
Shazam.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's favorite. It's really performing well.
I haven't heard anything about it. I've
Oh
seen
yeah,
like
you
a
know,
couple
it's just
thumbnail
it's just really
titles.
doing well.
I've heard a couple. I've seen a couple like video titles being like they shouldn't have made this movie or something. But you know, I don't usually listen to other people when if movies are bad or not because
I mean,
I don't really watch movies that much. So I just
hearing from
don't
David
care.
F. Sandberg himself, the guy that directed it, it's not the movie he wanted to make. It's what the fucking actor Zachary Levi wanted him to make. The guy who plays the adult Billy Batson.
It's what Zachary Levi wanted to make.
Yeah, it because he became kind of the face of DC after they literally got rid of everybody else. And we're like, we're making another Shazam movie. He
They're
like
like
became the face.
they're
'cause
like
they were
what is
all they had left.
they're like what is our most popular franchise so far? What's the best movie we made? And then somebody's like Wonder Woman. It's like no, not female though, not female. It's like Shazam. It's like yeah, that one. Let's make that one the face.
Yeah, that's it. That's borderline how it went. It's like fucking Marvel where they killed off every
Well,
character.
I mean
And they're
they.
like,
It's
Thor is our face now.
I
It's
think
like what?
historically it's just how it's been for DCEU. Is the first movie of something could be good like Wonder Woman and Shazam, and then the sequel is terrible. It's just how it is.
Hey, I agree.
That's not wrong.
That is factual.
That has happened. So I don't
I
know why
haven't
that's so
seen
bad.
Shazam
Is
2,
I've
but
seen zero. I've heard nothing about it. I've just seen the titles that people think it's bad.
I've
But I don't
heard
know
one
why.
thing. I've heard one person say this was honestly a really great. Like they went on this whole big speech. Like this was honestly a really great movie,
Yeah.
and everything else I've seen from it is this is garbage.
This is terrible. This is
Garbage day.
garbage day. Yeah. Uh,
I haven't. I've heard a lot of bad things among
I
the
don't know.
good,
Maybe
so
it's
it's
like
very mixed.
maybe they did it. Maybe they copied Marvel too much and just made it too many jokes, and that's why it's not good.
Yeah, it feels like that's kind of the
I feel like
case.
if we go watch that, it's gonna be like that, where it's like every 3 minutes it's gonna be cracking like a joke or something.
Right. It doesn't feel like the first Shazam, which was like very like, hey, this is actually a really kind of fuck story when you when you just take a
Yeah,
second.
the first
Like
Shazam, it was
this
light. It
this
was
kid's mom fucking
lighthearted.
abandoned him.
It was
Like
light. It was lighthearted, but
purposely.
there were some like dark undertones.
Oh
They're
yeah, there
like
was like a lot of
the
murder.
events that happened were pretty dark.
The demons killed a lot of people very violently.
That's true.
Like an entire boardroom of people was just fucking slaughtered.
I can't wait for Shazam to be like the Flash, where they just don't use Shazam anymore, and they just use Miss Marvel or something. Miss says Shazam instead.
Miss
They just
Marvel.
get they just get
That's
replaced.
they do call him Captain Marvel in this movie, his original name before they lost the copyright for it.
Yeah, that's pretty
Because
funny.
Marvel was like, no, no, no.
Marvel's
See,
like,
we're named
our name is in that title, and I think it'll be,
you know,
I think it'll be easier if we just have that
you
instead.
know,
And the
your
court's just like,
character
yeah,
might
it
have
makes
been
sense.
named Captain Marvel first, but
You
our
might have
names
made that
are
character
Marvel.
first, but it's kind of me. But
Uh,
it's
I
mine now.
always come back.
Marvel, it's me.
It's
Captain.
me, Stanley. No, but
Yeah, they got played.
yeah. I also think there were some weird choices made for this new one. They fired the original Miss no, not Miss Marvel. Mary Marvel, the girl Captain Marvel is the best way to describe her.
But you just call her Miss Shazam now instead of Miss Marvel, because Miss Marvel
No,
is
her
a
name is
different thing.
Mary Marvel.
Her name is
Her
Mary
name is
Marvel, but we can just call her Miss Shazam.
yeah. I think they just call him the Captain now in the comics. They
The
changed his name to be
Captain.
just the Captain because they don't want to have a character whose whole thing is that when he says the word Shazam, he turns into Shazam. So if he just has to explain to people, well, my name is Shazam, then he's going to revert back to being a kid all the time.
Makes sense.
So they're like, yeah, we'll just call him the Captain.
We'll just call him Cap, and then Marvel steps in like, hold on a second.
You
We've
can't
got
call
a
him
person
Marvelous or
named
something.
Captain with a nickname Cap, and I think we're gonna get litigious.
They would. Uh,
Yeah.
but they like completely did not rehire her adult actress to play her again. They just got the kid to wear like makeup and play the adult version, which
Hell
was like
yeah.
a weird choice because she
Hell
looks
yeah.
it's like I get what they're trying to do,
Do
but
they
it's
like
just a
digital
lot.
DH her when she's playing a kid, or is it
No, again, they just put prosthetics on her when she becomes an adult. Like they
oh
widen
to
her
like make her
jaw.
older?
They like give her like deeper lines in areas, and it's like this is
Ah,
weird. This is weird.
it's weird. That's good.
I think the suits look great, but the
Oh, so
story
what you're saying
is
is when
so
she's a little
fucking weird.
baby, she plays her younger self just fine, like totally normal. And then when she gets older, they throw a stash on her, and she's like, "Hey, look, she's now like 40-ish."
Yeah, they're like, hey, look, this is an adult, I suppose.
Quick, CGI out her mustache.
Oh no, we gotta erase
Wait a
it.
minute, there's something wrong with his upper lip.
Hey,
What's with Miss Shazam's upper lip this movie?
wait,
It looks weird.
I can't believe people gave Zack Snyder shit about that when he wasn't even fucking there for the mustache shit. He filmed it before he ever had a mustache. Then Joss Whedon's like, we need to reshoot this. I need him to make quips as he kills the Justice League.
Did Zack Snyder get a shit for that? I thought Josh Whedon got a shit for that.
No, everything about Justice League went to Zack Snyder
Good,
until like Ray Fisher was like,
good.
you guys realize all the stuff you hate really was from Joss Whedon's like reshoots, and everyone's like, what? And then everybody finally piled on him, but like he still has like a big fucking presence and shit.
What? Now I know
What?
that sounds bad, but wasn't it funny? Remember the time when the Flash fell on Wonder Woman on top of her and his face went into her boobies? That was funny,
Remember,
right? Remember the
remember
time?
the time that Gal Gadot literally didn't want to film that because she felt so uncomfortable, so they got her stunt double to do it and just turned her head away so you wouldn't notice.
What? She was uncomfortable with Ezra Miller being that close to her? What? What?
Yes.
What do you? That's a once in a
Yes,
lifetime opportunity.
it was also it wasn't
He's
that,
gonna
it was
be
the
like in prison
constant
now. He'll never be
it
able to
was
do that again.
it was the constant times where fucking Joss Whedon's like, I need to do an upskirt shot of Wonder Woman, and it's like, what? Why? Why are you
I
doing
just
this?
don't understand Gal Gadot's hesitance to be sexualized. Like, I just don't understand it. Like, why not?
No,
Just do it.
you know.
Me, Josh Whedon, when he's filming. Like, what do you just do
Joss
it?
Whedon said Joss Whedon said three things in the editing room. He said, firstly, take off that mustache. Secondly, sexualize Gal
First
Gadot.
off, mustache
Thirdly,
gone. Secondly, Wonder Woman's clothes also gone. Number three,
three, Ray Fisher. I want him to be white.
number
We gotta
three,
make the Chinese
Ray
audiences
Fisher.
love us.
Get him out of the movie. I don't want him in this movie. It's like, no, we have to have
Hey,
him in the
JD,
movie. He's part of the
you
Justice League.
you said the truth because every scene he had was borderline cut out.
He's like,
Any character development gone.
he's like, he's like, no, Cyborg's part of the Justice League this time. He has to be in the movie. No. I don't care
The
what kind of
editor.
plot it's
The
got.
editor.
We ain't gonna pander to the overseas audience with him in this movie. Get him out.
The editor's like, he's kind of like the heart of this movie, right? Like everything kind of
And then he's like, all
revolves around
right,
him and his actions.
all
Joss Whedon's
right,
like,
all right.
Superman.
Fine.
What?
We'll keep it.
Superman.
We'll keep him in the movie, but make sure he's not in the poster.
Joss Whedon watching Force Awakens. I thought this guy wasn't supposed to be here.
Just followed the street of watching the Force Awakens. Like, that's a good idea.
Yeah, it's really fucked that they did that to him.
Write that down. Write that down. It's so
Write it down quick, Patrick. Write it down.
it's so funny how blatant it is. But anyway,
God.
yeah,
What were we
I'm
talking
excited
about?
to see the John Wick movie.
Shazam.
You know,
Yeah, I really
I hope
wanna watch it.
I hope it follows the trend that John Wick movies have had in the past, which is that every
It's
every
the
time
story
the
of
next
Dante's Inferno.
every new John Wick movie that comes out, it's better than the last one.
I've heard things. I've heard things. My brother
heard
saw
things?
it, and he's told me about it without spoiling it.
Oh, I think I've got a surprise for you after we watch that movie then.
Have you watched it?
No, but it's a surprise.
Oh my God, I get to meet William Afton.
No, it's that I grew my hair
James,
back out to
it's
be just
me.
like John Wick.
Oh my God, JD, how you grow your hair so fucking fast?
No, it's not that fast. But it has grown out enough to be not uneven anymore. Remember when it was like uneven and
Did
stuff?
you say your mom gave you that haircut? I can't remember.
Yeah, my mom cut my hair.
Man, your mom fucked your shit up, man.
Well, I mean, it's okay. She can fucking shit up all the time. It takes like 2 weeks to fix
She
it.
fucks up your digestion with the
Just
food she
naturally
makes
fix
as well.
naturally fix my shit up. No, it fucks up my taste buds. Digestion's fine. The food's like healthy. It just doesn't taste very good.
Ah, it's like Prime.
Well, minus the healthy part then, if it's like prime.
Well, isn't Prime supposed to be healthier?
Then the other stuff?
Yeah, than like just normal Gatorade and shit.
Um,
Did Matt Pat
I
like
think
fucking
so.
debunk it or something? I haven't watched.
well, I
the
mean, I
video
guess it's
about it.
healthier in the sense that it doesn't have as much sodium, and generally people get too much sodium.
Which is wild because it tastes like it does.
Well, actually, doesn't it taste more sugary, or was it salty for you?
I think
You think it's saltier than
I
Powerade
think
and
it's
Gatorade
saltier. Yeah.
Really?
And didn't they say that in the video as well? They're like it's saltier.
for Mad Pat's food theory?
Yeah, I could have sworn.
No,
Or
they
did
said it was
say about
they said it
Gatorade?
was sugarier. It tasted sugarier.
Ah,
It wasn't salty.
I might have gotten it mixed
The
up then.
Gatorade stuff was saltier, but the regular one is
No,
sugary.
I thought it just tasted syrupper. I didn't even think it tasted like more sugary. It just tasted
Syruppier.
heavier, like fucking
Yeah,
not good to drink when
tasted
you're
like that
exercising.
thick water, you know.
It did. It was literally like drinking thick water. It's like, why would you drink this when you could just drink normal water?
Yeah, it was the thing where it's weird because they put so much potassium in there. That was what I figured out for the video. That you know, when you like sweat and when you're supposed to drink those hydration drinks, it's supposed to have a bunch of salt in it and stuff. But Prime
Mm.
just doesn't. So
Well,
okay.
that's you see, that's because
Oh, see,
dumbasses made it.
that's because if they did put it in there, it wouldn't be so sugary, James, and so many people
Well,
wouldn't love the taste.
well, you see,
Well, you see, I get that you think Logan Paul's a criminal, but he's not.
he
He's
is.
never been taken to court. He's a free man, just like Justin
That is
Roiland,
surprising.
just like Andrew Tate. They're all free men.
Excuse me. Yeah, not really.
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so. Because JD, there's a thing called vigilante justice.
Yeah, James, you want to say that on for the record?
Hold on, let me pull up a copy pasta to read real quick before I say it.
Sure. And I'm gonna take a bite of my no name brand cereal. Mm. Mm-hmm.
Hold on, let me make sure I get the full thing.
Oh, take your time. Viewers got plenty of it, I guess.
Yeah, man, they abide by my rule.
Mm.
Okay.
You got it?
Andrew Tate, you've eaten well. You've eaten Gotham's wealth, its spirit. Your feast is nearly over. From this point on, none of you are safe. It's a Batman quote.
Hilarious, James.
It
That's
is. It's very funny. I thought it was longer, so I was expecting to like
yeah,
read
I thought
copy
it was
pasta.
gonna be a lot longer
It
than
was a
that.
sentence, and I was like, "Oh, maybe I got the wrong one." That's why it took me so long.
One sentence, James.
I
Copy
was
pasta for
expecting,
one sentence. That's nice.
I was expecting like a fucking Henry speech, so I was looking for it. I'm like, oh, I guess it's just the one thing. I could have sworn he goes on like a rant.
Mm.
He breaks into like a bunch of like billionaires like house and like goes, "Ladies and gentlemen, you've eaten well," and then he just covers a petri dish, I guess, and runs
He
away.
goes, "Mamma mia, you've covered it well."
Mamma mia! Books out of there.
So wait, does your family not want to watch John Wick 4? Or?
No, we were gonna watch it yesterday, and then like my little sister's like, "No, I don't think so." And then it was like, "Okay, well,
Uh,
we're gonna watch Scream," and then she's like, "I don't think so."
like, well, what do you want to watch? No, I don't
I
think
don't
so.
think so. And so then we were supposed to watch Scream 6 today to make up for it. But no, we don't. We haven't. And I was like, okay, well, we need to watch Scream 5 if we're going to watch Scream 6. And they're like, no, we don't need to. And I'm like, no, you do. It's carryover, their story from the previous movie. You need to
Yeah.
know what you're getting into. And they're like, no, we'll
No,
just ask you questions in the theater.
I don't think so.
So
It just slowed down as it's zooming into your face while you're losing your smile.
if I lose it all, lose it all.
If I lose it all,
I
slip and fall.
I saw a fucking edit. Somebody put that song over a Gundam fight, and I'm like, they did it. They did J Savior.
They did it.
They
They
did
did it.
it.
God, I'm actually pretty glad though that all the new DC movies they're coming out with are going to be really bad.
I don't think all of them are that bad.
They're all pretty bad.
Have you watched Suicide Squad? James
No,
Gunn's?
no.
Well, then what do you have to fucking say, JD? Shut the fuck up, little
Well, I
bitch.
have to say it's bad.
I say you're a
I
fucking
don't have to
punk.
watch it in order to know it's bad.
I say you're a little dickhead. I
Remember,
say you're a
James? Remember the
fucking
time
little
when Yeah, I don't have to watch it to know it's bad. I can say it's bad and not have to watch it.
Liar.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Why? What do you think?
Well, I think Cuties is
Yeah.
pretty. I think Cuties is pretty bad, and I haven't watched it. So,
Yeah, yeah, he tells the truth.
and yeah, I just compared
No, JD,
Suicide Squad to
sometimes you're
Cuties.
right.
Sometimes my intuition is right, but sometimes it's wrong.
Yeah, JD, most time it's wrong. I think you get one though. You get one.
Oh yeah, you think most of the time my intuition is wrong, but
Always.
but oh no, not sometimes, always wrong.
Hey, JD, this is my world.
Oh yeah, if it's your world, why do you have no control of it?
We need to one day watch The Matrix so you can understand the jokes I make.
Is it all Matrix jokes?
Yeah, that's what.
Is it gonna be like the John Wick movies, but
It
like
means when I go, this is my world.
I just imagine the Matrix movies be like John Wick, but like
Video game.
pre John Wick.
Yeah, it's what John Wick did to bury the bodies to make the company. Some people have said that, oh, well, John Wick's just actually a sequel, the true sequel to The Matrix, and then they made
Is it because
Matrix
they had some of the same
Revelations.
actors?
Yep. Two.
Mm.
Two.
Haha. Two.
It's literally just him and fucking Lawrence Fishburne. Everyone's like, it's the same world.
Oh shit! Mindy Kaling received the Presidential Medal for Entertainment work.
Wow.
Look at that.
Why?
I guess we were all wrong after all.
Nope.
Wow.
This
It's
is
even got a
my
it's even got a
world.
picture of her standing next to Joe Biden.
Iron. Wow. Is this real life? Is this just fantasy?
What do you mean? Of course. If I
Caught in a
lose it
landslide.
all, slip and fall, I will never look away.
I lose it all. Lose it all. If I lose it all, slip and fall, I would never run away.
I like how out of anyone they could have chosen for entertainment work, they chose the
They
admitted
chose the
like
most hated.
the admitted like sexual assaulter or something,
I mean,
sexual
Jamie,
harasser.
it wouldn't
That's
be
what
the
it was.
first time that they reward people like that.
That's true.
I mean, fucking.
I mean, look at you, James. You control the world, right? The
Whoa!
world's in control of you, so
No, just this channel. Yours.
yeah.
This is my world, JD.
It's your world, man.
Sorry, that's my NPC dialogue repeating itself.
Yeah, you're like the you think you're the side villain that they think is the main villain, but they're not actually the main villain,
Yeah, I'm Sneeko.
and they're like the tutorial boss.
I'm Sneeko, you're Andrew Tate.
Yeah, well, which one of us has a Bugatti? What color is your Bugatti, huh?
Cuties.
I think you were clickbaited. Cutie's actually pretty good.
Bob Bowie.
I was clickbaited. You were clickbaited.
What do you mean?
Clickbaited by the children on the cover, James. That's what he means.
No, I know that's what he means, but why would he ever say it like that?
Because he doesn't think before he says anything.
Also, you know what? This all explains why Andrew Tate likes Sneeko so much. A fellow pedo.
Well, okay. Well, Andrew Tate's a lot of things. A pedo.
That was proven.
I don't know, man.
That's not what he was arrested about. So again, they couldn't keep him on that. Same
No,
reason they
I
couldn't
don't
keep Justin
think so.
Timberlake. The DMs were never part of what he was being arrested for and everything. So
I
it wasn't
think you're
part
just
of the problem.
peddling false narratives, James.
No,
I
I
don't
don't
know,
think
man.
I am, JD.
I think you're just projecting, James.
I'm projecting my hatred, or
I love that. No, when you say Andrew Tate's a pedo, I think you're just projecting. I love that new. I love that. That's like a phrase now. Because I could just say it in
You
reference to
anyway.
anything. I could say it in reference to you saying anything, and and even if it makes no sense, it's still. It's still.
your
I
new
can feel
anyways
it
or
still
sometimes?
pull some strings on you, man. It still pulls your strings.
It's like, how do I respond if I
You
say
can't
no?
respond to it. It's not an argument. It's not a valid one.
Much like the character of Les Mis. If I ignore them, I be damned. If I
Because it's a lose-lose situation. I say you're projecting. If you say I'm not projecting, then people think you're lying. And if you say, "Yeah, I am projecting," then you're agreeing with me, and I
I
win
would love
anyway.
to learn that the audience narrative thinks that I am this horrible person,
They might. I don't know. No one ever
and
says
they'd be
anything,
right.
and I wish it to stay that way. It would just be silent the entire time.
Oh yeah? Well, go on,
Yeah.
JD. Go on. Do the podcast. I won't say a word.
Well, you don't have to say anything, James, because I could just
So
craft my
Zack
own narratives.
Snyder.
Uh,
So the TikTok Senate meeting?
yeah, you want to talk about that?
Yeah.
You've
Dumb.
you've had more thoughts on it than I did. I mean, for me, it's just
I think
it's just a
Charlie's.
bunch of
Did you watch
boomers trying
Charlie's
to.
video on it, by the way?
Did it just come out? I
It
think I
came out
was
like
going to watch
yesterday,
it, but
I
I don't
think.
think I have yet.
So
'Cause
he made some good points of there are problems that they needed to address, and there were ideas of what they were saying that could have been used, but
probably
because they're fucking boomers, they just kept going with the dumbest routes of, "Are you a communist? Are you a Chinese spy? Are you
you're a Chinese spy
do
sent
you
by the
support genocide?"
CCP. Do you believe in genocide? You support genocide?
Does TikTok support genocide? What?
Huh?
What? What do you mean?
I've got this TikTok here from a man named James, an account named James, no last name, and he says he's a proponent of the Wesker religious population genocide.
The Wesker religious population?
It's like they don't even get the name right. That's what it seemed like to me.
That's
It's like they had no idea. It's like
exactly right.
it reminded me of, I already said it, like one of the analogies on the stream, but it reminded me like a bad comedian roasting session where like a comedian walks on stage like, all right, roast me guys, roast me audience, and they're like, your shoes look bad, and then it was like that, like the entire video. It was just a bunch of senators trying to roast the CEO, but it just wasn't landing.
CEO was like, okay, guys, roast me. They're like, Chinese. I'm Singaporean.
Oriental, and they're like pointing at him. Oriental.
Are you
CCP.
are you a damn communist spy? From Singapore, so no.
Did you know the Chinese communist government is in control of this shit?
You have collusions with with the Chinese communist president, who is a part of your company. No, I've never met that man in my life. I have no clue you're talking about. No, you're supposed to say yes.
Like that Florida lady, like, yes, yes, that's a
Yes.
yes, right?
Dude, it literally irks me because like watching her talk to him is like so fucking annoying. It's
I remember,
so
she
bad.
reminded me of you a lot. Whenever we have argument, or like the fake arguments, and you're just like, no, no.
Literally the fake argument,
Yeah.
but like real.
Yeah, but she's like completely serious while doing it. Zero hint of like sarcasm or a
Me
bit.
jokingly
It's
doing
not a bit.
no, no.
But I'm like,
She's just,
James, just make a new account. No, I can't do that. No, no,
no,
you
no,
can't
no,
make me.
no,
Makes no sense, James.
no, 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 no.
The
Wait,
doors
wait, wait,
don't
wait.
open. They don't open. It's locked. They got people guarding it.
They know me. They know me.
They're gonna take away our badges. The CCP is gonna take away our badges.
You don't understand. You have to make the call. They know me. They know my voice. Breaking Bad.
Yeah, it's a Breaking Bad thing.
No, she was horrible to watch because she was just so fucking like. I mean, all of them were terrible, but
I don't know
like
if I should say
her,
this, but she seemed like she was
bitch.
emitting a bunch of Karen vibes.
Oh,
She
absolutely.
looked like a Karen. She was talking like
Dude,
one.
the fucking like weird smile she would do at the end of like
She was
some of her
smirking. She was
sentences.
like smirking the entire time. She's like
Like the
she's
full
saying
like
anything.
both rows of teeth smile she would do sometimes, like really fucking like
It's because
horrified me.
it's like in her mind she's like, oh yeah, I'm on a roll. I'm roasting this guy right
Right.
now, and literally everyone else is like, huh, that's
Anybody with a brain, aka nobody in that room.
It's just what do they call it? Cognitive bias. She was go
Yes.
she was coping really hard. It's like she is suffering
And
from a hard case of cognitive bias.
if you look at this video here, it's the fucking gun shooting meme. It's so good. They have no fucking clue what they're doing. Like what? Oh my god. What the fuck is wrong with you people?
Yeah, but even
You see
even
this,
with all
this
those
meme
terrible
that has
arguments,
400 likes.
you think they still might ban TikTok?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
they
maybe.
would. But
Even if
like,
all their arguments are
I
shit.
don't think I think there are proper reasons.
Yeah.
Like Charlie, again, in Charlie's video, I came always critical for people who don't understand. We just call him Charlie because his name is Charlie. In his video,
Mm-hmm.
he makes a bunch of good points of stuff they should have said. And it's the fact that they never let him talk or explain anything. They don't
Yeah.
let him make any trouble for himself. They just do it on their own.
Yeah. That makes it look bad.
And then it's you on stream going, he's evading, he's evading.
Yeah, I'm trying to like dogpile on him, like join the bandwagon. All the senators, like, yeah, see, look at him. He's not even answering the question. He keeps saying, oh, I'll get back to you on that. I'll bring you specifics later. He doesn't know what he doesn't even know what he's talking about.
Specifics on stuff that you wouldn't have on hand because
Yeah,
that's how the trial.
do you know how many people died from? You know how many children died from TikTok last year? It's like, I no, I don't know the number. I'll have to get back to you on that. It's like, see, look at him, irresponsible. You know you can't even protect the data.
You don't think you can protect the 14 senators in this room or whatever? How are you going to protect the 1.5 billion?
I just wanted him
people in
to
this
go like start being like the Joker on Murray's show, where instead of just seriously answering their questions, whenever he gets asked a dumb question, he's just like, "Yeah, I know."
What was his name? I couldn't like figure
Shoot,
out
it's
like
Show Chu, right? Show Chu.
I couldn't tell if they were fucking like mispronouncing or not
It's Mr.
either,
Chu.
so I wasn't sure.
His last name's spelled Chu like the English word for chew.
Oh my
like
god,
chewing.
it is.
Yeah.
Shozuchu, or I think
Show Chu? Yeah.
Shochu.
I think it was Show
Okay.
Chu. I don't remember his first name. I just know his last name because they kept saying it.
You're horrible. I'm horrible, Mr. Chu. How am I horrible?
Oh, I'm horrible, Chu. How am I horrible?
You won't actually give me a second to talk. And this,
By
this
bringing me
entire
into
conference is
into
very
this trial.
racist.
By claiming I'm a CCP agent.
I'm gonna be honest. It did feel a little racist. How the only
Well,
people that really gave
wait,
him
what?
time to
You
talk
think the
were two
senators?
people of
You
color.
think the senators are racist?
I'm just
What?
saying, JD, the only two people that kind of
No.
let him talk were the two people of color and then like a couple white people, and then everybody else would cut him off or not let him talk at all, and then just
Well, 'cause
redeem their
they were like
time.
talking about some. They were talking about some weird stuff. I know one of them was. It was like one of the ladies was like yeah, so like people with diversity on the platform or whatever. They're talking about like diversity on the platform. I was like, is that
Right,
really
I thought-
is that really an issue? I don't know if that should
I
be the
thought that was such a
forefront
weird-
issue that you should be talking about in the trial.
That was such a weird thing because I was like, that's not a problem on TikTok though. Like,
Yeah, I was about to say like,
That-
is that a problem? I don't even know if that's a problem on
if
TikTok.
anything, I think the racism is too like unpoliced. It's too open in there.
Hey man, free speech
That's
is
the
free
problem.
speech.
That's not how. Jay, there's a difference between hate speech and free speech.
Yeah, man, you know, free speech is all kinds of speech in my
No,
book.
the free speech doesn't mean you can just start fucking saying.
You know, if
horrible
someone wants to
shit.
spout all that racist stuff, then
Things you're allowed to-
everyone can look at it and be like, you know what? I don't think that's a great dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you try to moderate it and suppress it, then nobody will know. Nobody will know, James.
What a good world we could have
Ignorance is bliss, right, James?
in some senses.
In James's sense.
JD, I just say, as I post a meme of the video of the gun shooting, me to the racist.
Oh yeah, James. You want to shoot the
See
racist
here,
people.
James, no last name on TikTok.
You think being racist should be equal to dying? That should be the punishment.
Sometimes.
Mm.
Sometimes it's just words. Sometimes it's just, they actually are that person. They are that guy.
You know? I think you can tell the difference between
They are that guy, pal.
between people who make edgy, racially charged jokes and someone who's actually racist.
Yeah.
I feel like most of the time people can tell the difference.
I also feel like sometimes people are thinking that they're making the joke, but they're just being racist.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
there is a
if you
difference
make a
between
bad
making a
joke,
joke
a
and then
bad
just
racially
like
charged joke, then
being
it can
racist.
come off as racist. Yeah.
Right. See, JD, I, a person of color,
Yeah,
would
James,
know.
you're the moral authority on this.
Yeah, JD, you're a white man.
You're a white man who owns land. You have no say.
uh, it was a fucking terrible trial though, and like the
I
Wi-Fi,
like how it was 4 hours of that
it's
too.
connected to the Wi-Fi.
It was like 7 hours of that. How long was the trial? Like 5 hours? 6 hours?
Yeah, they had like fucking like yeah, I think it was 6 hours, and they're like, "Sir, we only have 4 hours left with you. We will get to you." And it's like, no, they never did. They never gave him the chance.
How was the
Just
trial
give me a
structured?
chance.
It was like every single senator had 5 minutes to talk to him or something or question him about
Yeah,
something.
every like major senator of like their like a fucking state, I think,
That's
had
no,
like
that can't be it because there were like 6 people who came from Florida that were talking, right?
was it?
I think so.
I don't
Or
know.
does Florida just have more senators because of the size? Maybe I don't know.
I mean, JD, I don't know how the Congress is fucking
Yeah, I don't know
is
either.
set up. I don't want to know because it's a fucking nightmare as is.
What are you talking about? They know what they're
I don't
doing.
want to learn more.
They know what
No,
they're doing.
I
Remember the
know for a
time when the
time.
guy was like, "Doesn't
Remember
TikTok
the
support
time.
genocide?"
So they're on my Wi-Fi. Well, your Wi-Fi has all your public data. What?
What?
Well, no, the data is in your phone. The
I
Wi-Fi
really love
is
that
just.
one that code analyst that was like ones and zeros. It's in the code ones and
Oh
zeros.
my God, the guy was like, I can't tell if
He's
he
an expert.
actually knows what he's talking about or
I,
not. He sounds
he says
insane.
he's an expert, but
He sounds insane.
he sounds like a 3-year-old trying to describe how hacking is like. It's a bunch of ones and zeros.
See, I put it
How
in.
come in your
I
code you can
put it into
switch one
TikTok's
to a
mainframe, and
zero
then
and
I
then
left
all of a
them
sudden
around on
we've got
the
a backdoor
subnets.
to the CCP and the CCP can get all our info because all these ones and zeros. Rewrite the code. Rewrite all this code. Have you even taken a look at the code? There are thousands of lines of ones and zeros.
You see, there's several. How could you know that somebody isn't hiding malicious code in this area and in this area? But you'd never know they'd work together. What?
I can't tell if he's not actually an expert or or if that's how just the senator thinks an expert is in the code. If they just say ones and zeros.
You see, JD, it's a little bit over here and a little bit over there, and if they come together at some point, they'll take down the entire U.S.
Well, see,
government.
there's one over here and one over there, and if you add it together, then it's two.
But there's no twos in binary.
There's just two ones, or maybe two
So how
zeros,
does this make sense,
or maybe you're
Mr.
one
Chu?
zero.
So explain to me, Mr. Chu, how does this two fit in here? I
Anyway, it
looked
was
at
just
your
a mess. It was
binary.
terrible, but they still might ban TikTok. I mean,
I mean, they absolutely
how
might.
would you feel, James, if they got rid of it?
VPN.
You're just gonna use it anyway.
Yeah,
I
I
see.
don't fucking care.
There's no
I mean,
saving you.
again,
You're
like
too
Charlie
far
said,
gone.
it should just be people's choice on who, like, if they download or not, if they're willing to take that risk or not.
No, I don't think so. I think we should take a page out of the CCP and yeah, you know what I'm
And a
saying?
balloon, send a few, and then shoot a party balloon out of the air. Oh no, there goes a fucking blimp because we had a mass panic over balloons in the sky.
Well, James, they were pretty big balloons, like the size of two school buses or something. It
Yeah,
was a big balloon.
air
Who
balloons.
could have known would have been in the balloon? Spies from the CCP?
According to rednecks who shot it down, yeah.
Hey, you gotta admit though, that was pretty cool.
I mean, it's pretty fucking wild that they missed with a fucking missile.
Did they miss? I thought they hit it.
No, they shot. So the fucking Air Force, when shooting one down, they missed the first shot and hit the second.
Hmm.
Where did the first missile go?
Gone.
Some poor
Reduced to
fucking
atoms, James. That's where the first one
poor,
went.
like, how much fuel does a missile have? How far will it travel? I want to. These are the things I question.
I don't know. It travels until it runs out of the fuel that propels it, I guess.
fucking kid got speared in the backyard somewhere in the
Wasn't
Midwest, I
it?
bet
No,
you.
didn't they wait until it was like near the ocean or something to shoot it? So it shoots in the direction of the ocean so it doesn't hit anybody.
Oh my God. Hawaii.
That's why they didn't shoot it down immediately because it was floating like over people, like actual
Like like the
land.
rednecks who opened fire and I think shot one down all on their own.
Well, they don't really give a fuck.
Over a populated
They're like,
area.
finally, I can use my goddamn gun for my country.
This
Pew,
is what
pew,
it's
pew.
for.
Uh,
I really
oh, come
want
on,
to
James.
watch
If you walked
one.
outside and you saw like a big ass balloon in the air that's from the CCP, and you're like, and someone's like, you could shoot that thing down legally with your gun. Would you not like take your gun and shoot at it?
You
Come
sound
on.
like fucking Alex Jones. You know, legally, you could just run up and grab one, and they can't stop you.
Alex Jones in reference to girlfriends, how to get a bitch. You can just grab one. Just grab one.
Favorite
Run
one
up
is
to her and grab one.
somebody changing that to be about Master Chief and a grunt. You know, on the Halo, you can just run up and grab one. Nobody's gonna stop you. You can just take them. They're all for you.
They're yours. They're legally yours.
You just fucking grab a grunt. It's the fucking same size of a human being.
Just grab one. Carry it away.
It's, uh, but yeah, no, I wouldn't because no.
Okay,
It's
James. You're
you know,
no
fucking
fun,
dangerous.
James.
You know, JD, do you know how dangerous it is to shoot into the sky?
Don't care.
You said it with an accent. Don't care, brother.
Don't care, brother. Hey, it's not
That
my
flag,
fault that someone gets hit by that
that
bullet
balloon
shooting
wasn't red,
there.
white, and blue. Shouldn't have been up there.
Should have been that spot, man. Ain't my fault. Should have been near that. Should have been near that balloon that I was shooting at.
It should have been in the line of path of my bullet that I shot.
Hey,
into
if I
the,
shot that
base
balloon and I
wall.
hit you instead, maybe you were a CCP agent.
What is it, the Red Scare? Again?
The Red Scare again. It's another Cold War.
Red Scare 2
It's the
Electric
it's the Cold
Boogaloo.
War 2, but it's fought with giant balloons, air
Oh
balloons.
my god, JD. Red Scare 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Whoever
Referring to
can
TikTok.
whoever can land the first gigantic air balloon in another person's country wins the Cold War. They just shake on it like fuck. So, oh, I see one off the coast of Alaska. That's technically the U.S.
Balloons pass by one another. They can't interact in any sort of way.
Yeah, they just bump it. It's like balloons. It's balloons tower defense, but it's a Cold War between actual countries,
Balloons tower defense.
between
except
actual
your balloon
superpowers.
is the balloon.
They send in a rainbow colored balloon, but if you pop the balloon, there's like four
million
pink
more.
there's four pink ones into it in it, and in each pink balloon there's two yellow ones. And
Oh, you gotta make it. You gotta make it proper, brother. You gotta
send
kill
in
them
more
all.
balloons.
You see the blue ones, they take a bit more damage.
Now you
Red
see,
ones are nice.
I see
easy to
the
pop.
cocoon ones are actually immune to to piercing attacks. So you got to use blunt objects to break the cocoon shell. And after that, then you can use piercing attacks to hit the rainbow ones.
And you see, this is when you can get the Superman monkey.
Now you want to use the armor piercing ones because the rainbow ones actually have multiple layers. So it's better to hit them and pop multiple layers than hit one at a time. It's just actual. It's actual. Like the leader of the national defense actually discussing how to pop balloons.
This is the military briefing.
Balloons tower defense
there's 40
strategy.
hardened soldiers sitting in a tent getting told how to fucking destroy balloons.
Now, what's our budget? How much gold do we got to? Can we get that? Can we get that super monkey set up in on the border yet?
Now you see when they take the Bitcoin.
Nah, I'm thinking about attacking the CCP through the blockchain. What do you think
of the
about that?
blockchain much like the tower defense here.
What are you giving him a Southern accent? Does he have? I don't think the dude in the national security actually has a Southern accent.
I have no fucking clue.
Me neither.
My favorite guy was the guy with the eye patch. Fucking Deathstroke.
He looks cool. He
Yeah.
looks like he's important.
My favorite part is when he's a conservative, by the way, and the conservative party turned on him because he had an eye patch. They're like, he's disabled. And it's like, isn't he a war veteran?
He's
disabled.
blind. how can we let a
He's no
blind
longer
man
the measure
control
of
the
a real man.
systems? He's a blind man. How can we let a blind man shoot our missiles? He doesn't even know what he can't even see them.
Improper depth perception.
He's lacking depth perception, man. He doesn't know how to aim these missiles. It's like, well, you see, the missiles are a targeted guidance system, and we don't actually we don't aim at the ourselves. No, 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 I don't want to hear none of that bullshit.
The
You think you be able to hit China from over here with one eye? I don't think so,
way,
son.
the guy with the one eye has the most normal voice out of every person on the council. He talks like just a dude, just a guy. He's like, well, Mr. Chu, but he still says insane shit, just like everybody else.
Well, Mr. Chu, I just want to know if TikTok could hack into my home security Wi-Fi, and if you support genocide or not.
Uh,
I know
sorry,
you're a
can you?
CCP agent. You are, right? Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah, you are. That's it.
no,
That's
no,
an
no. Can
agreement,
I answer
right?
the question?
No, you can't
Chair,
get back to
chair,
me
can
on
I
that,
answer the
sir.
question?
You
Can I
can't
answer
get
the
back to me
question,
that,
chair?
Mr. Chu. You're gonna have to.
Chair,
Sorry,
chair,
my
can I
5 minutes
answer the
are up.
question?
Let's 5 minutes are up. Let's move on.
Chair, can I answer that question real quick?
No, you cannot. Let's move on.
Oh, okay. Fuck me
Oh,
then.
all right then.
All right, I'll just go commit career suicide, I
I
guess.
like how so many times Mr. Chu was almost cracked a smile because of how stupid the trial went.
My favorite one is
He was like
fucking.
holding back like a chuckle.
My favorite is the fucking templates from the template video of like the lady being like, if everybody can look at the screen, and then it cuts to him and he like does like a double take to her. And he has a fucking grin. He has a big smirk on his face because he's like he can see the meme already. He can see the fucking dumb gun
Yeah,
meme, and they put it on
he's
poster boards.
like in his mind. He's like, oh man, so many people are about to make TikToks about this.
He's like, fuck, this is about to be good.
In his mind, like this is really good content. I
I
should
love
play
how
it. I
they
should play into it.
I love how they made posters.
Hmm.
They're like, yeah, here's a video, but here's still shots that don't accurately depict what's happening in the video because you don't have proper context anymore.
Hmm.
Here's them on big pieces of cardboard that we just had laying out back. Who's in charge of making these? I always wonder that.
Now we source these from our graphics department.
Now, our 14-year-old named Justin, he's our intern for the week.
He's our
We
intern
got
and editor
we
for
got him
the
for spring
Florida
break.
YouTube channel. I like when we give the Florida senators the southern accent.
What accent are you supposed to give him?
Well, I guess technically they're in the south.
Yeah,
They're
like
south of the middle of the U.S.
I mean, like,
If you
what
drew a
was supposed to
line,
do?
if you drew a horizontal line that's in the middle of the U.S., they're technically
JD,
south of that.
if I look up the like what were the nation like the states divided into the Civil War, Florida's gonna be in a certain area.
No, I don't think so, man. I think you're projecting. You remember things wrong. All right. So let's not
I
get
think
into that.
it's well, it's too late.
Your 5 minutes are up, sir. We have to move on.
Hey, brother, I believe something might be wrong here with Florida.
So, Mr. Chu, I believe something's amiss in your data system, your code, your
Mr.
ones and zeros.
Mr. Chu, I looked on TikTok the other day and it said there is an imposter amongst us. Are they referring to you?
I'm bored. I'm gonna kill you, Senator. I'm gonna kill you.
That's nice, Senator. But do you have any? Do you have a source for the information?
Nice
My
argument,
source is
Senator.
that I
But
made
where's
it
your
the fuck up.
source?
Well, JD. Look who's a Confederate.
Yeah, so maybe sometimes we actually live in a simulation. Like
They're gonna
you
say
see
we live in a
trials like that. You
society.
see Mindy Kaling receive the presidential award, and you think to yourself, I'm actually living in a simulation. This can't be real. This is a dream. We all live in a dream state, deep in the matrix, plugged in, powering the system. You know, James, the matrix.
Mm-hmm.
Now Andrew Tate and Sneako's claims of being targeted by the matrix, they make a bit more sense now, don't they?
No.
What do you mean? Okay, do you
What
believe
I
that we live in a
mean,
matrix, James?
no, I think that's a fucking insane thing.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I like how between the two of us, you're the one that the most crazy shit happens to, and you're the one who doesn't believe the Matrix is real.
Now, JD, no, I
I
don't
can't
because
believe
there's
you've
no
experienced
actual
all those
evidence.
crazy shit, and you're like, nah, it's not a Matrix.
Do you think we live in a matrix?
Absolutely, James.
I thought you were about to say, fuck no.
Hell no. You think I'm stupid? Of course we don't live in a Matrix.
What am I, an
Yet.
insane person?
We don't live in a Matrix yet.
This isn't the movie, Don't Worry, Darling.
This isn't the movie The Matrix
This
starring
isn't Spy
Keanu
Kids
Reeves.
3D.
By the way, have you seen
Starring
that? Have you seen that
Sylvester
meme that's been going around
Stallone.
with the Nick Cage like doing the slap?
Doing the slap?
The slap. The slap of God.
No, I
Really?
haven't.
It's from that movie that he was in, Mom and Dad, where he did it,
What?
where like he tackles down a nice black teenager, and then he goes like sniffs real hard and lifts his hand up, and then he smacks him on the head and kills him.
What
You haven't
the?
seen that?
No, I haven't. But this
What?
is during the era where Nick Cage took any movie given to him because he had to pay off his debts.
It was pretty good.
Whoa, JD.
By good, I mean the movie. It was pretty funny.
I don't know, Jay. It sounds like you're trying to say something else here.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying it's a funny scene, but you know, I sent you one of those memes.
You sent me the slap of God meme?
Yeah,
When
that
did you
came from the
send me
Nick
it?
Cage movie.
When did you send me it?
I sent you it before. Yeah, I sent you it right above when you said sounds familiar when I said Justin Roiland is innocent, and then I linked the Morty on board I'm gonna kill you but Netflix adaptation meme.
Oh, I haven't even watched that.
Yeah. It came from that animated the scene where he slaps Morty is comes from the Nick Cage movie.
I was watching this and I was trying to figure out if it was like somebody reanimating over something because of how everything looks in it.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's Nick Cage. Can't believe you didn't recognize that Rick was Nick Cage there. Are you watching it right now?
Yes, I am. Oh my God. It really is him.
It's Nick Cage.
The music cut in and I saw the face for a split second. And I'm like, oh my God, it's Nick Cage.
That's Nick Cage. Anyway, that's pretty funny, huh?
Pretty wild. Pretty insane. Pretty pretty pre 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 pretty pretty so yeah.
Yeah, James.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah. One last
Yeah.
thing. How's the streaming been going? I feel like you've been streaming more often lately
I
on your
have.
channel, twitch.tv slash
Yeah.
James underscore last
No.
underscore name
No
underscore.
underscore last underscore name underscore.
Right. You play Valorant yet?
Fucking pawn, you fucking little fucking weasel of a man. How could you fucking not remember it?
If you guys enjoyed, you
No, I
should
haven't played
like,
Valorant.
subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Do it. Do it now. Or else. We'll get back to you on that, actually. Or else your 5 minutes will be up. That's why you should subscribe.
Yeah,
We do
we'll
it
have to recall.
every Sunday.
Mhm.
Right, James? Every Sunday. Sunday,
Hey,
Sunday,
hey.
Sunday.
It's a Sunday.
The day of God is why we do it on Sunday.
Fucking got you if you try to speak again.
God is the way. The only way. If as my
God is a
my
woman.
aunt would say.
Folks, boys, God is a woman.
And she's got a fit. Goodbye. Oh, bring us out, James.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to say that. I was gonna go on a tangent.
Go on a
So,
tangent then.
I went to my friend's birthday party the other day.
Well, I think your 5 minutes are up.